I had the worst Bridezilla experience with my now ex-friend. What she did was she actually bought her own ring and then gave it to her boyfriend and gave him an ultimatum. He forcefully proposed to her. By then, she had planned the wedding to be in fall. So being her bridesmaid was scarring. And I remember she said, I only want blondes to be bridesmaids of mine. So will you please be a bridesmaid? In addition to that, as her bridesmaid, she said, I don't want anyone to make speeches at my wedding, so can you please give a speech at my wedding? Prior to the wedding, the bride sent an email out to all of us bridesmaids with a full itinerary of the wedding. Come the wedding day, as I start my speech, I'm noticing all of the bridesmaids are looking at me in the most disgusted look ever. And then I could see the bride looking at them too, like, what the f was I doing up there? Come to find out, the bride had set me up. She sent me a completely different email than she did the rest of the bridesmaids. So the rest of the bridesmaids received, the only person giving a speech was the maid of honor. So she set me up to make it look like I just grabbed the microphone, stood up, and took over the room to be the center of attention. And again, it was her wedding day. I wasn't gonna go up to her and be like, why did you do this? When I had showed them the email, they were just as shocked as I was. I literally was hoping deep down inside this was an honest mistake. And it took me years of multiple things that she's done to me for me to finally realize, no, she planned that. After the wedding, I will never forget it. I was sitting at work and the bride had received her final edits of the wedding photos. So she sent me a few photos. I wrote her back and I said, oh my gosh, these are beautiful. You look amazing. I love these. She was furious. She wrote me and she was like, you are so f***ing short. I can't even f***ing use these. Look how ridiculous you look, because I am very short. It was like she was texting me because she wanted me to apologize for being short. And I literally said, I'm at the end. Why don't you just crop me out? After the wedding, I stayed friends with her for quite a few years. She would do little things, these jabs. I mean, I was struggling financially and she would just kind of always feel the need to remind me that she makes more money than me. Case, I'll pay for you. Trust me, I make a lot more money than you. And I just took it. When I made the first initial video about what this Bridezilla had done to me, I wasn't expecting it to get as big as it did. After all these years finally healing and making sense of it, I was finally like angry, which was good for me. So I finally talked about it. I kept her name anonymous this whole entire time. And a total of 6 people have reached out to me who knew who these stories were about and shared with me what she has done to them. 3 of the girls, she has done worse to them. 1 girl is actually still in therapy. So many women can relate to having that mean girlfriend, that narcissistic friend. She has not reacted. She has not reached out to me. She has nothing, not a single thing. And I know for a fact she's seen these videos because majority of the girls that reached out to me about what she's done to them live in her very small town. And it bothers me because she knows that I've kept her name so anonymous that if she were to reach out to me, this is her admitting what she did, because I also called her out for the guy that I was dating behind my back. After I just invited her and her daughter to a pool day with my son and I, she went and hooked up with the dude that I was dating. After I found some more things out, I just blocked her. I wasn't about to waste my unlimited text messages on that monster again. Her ex-husband has reached out to me. He saw my stories. He thanked me for them. I'm happy. I'm thriving. I have very good friends, and I'm probably making more money than you.
A week ago, my brother and his fiance got married and I was uninvited from that wedding. I said that I was never going to speak about this again. I said that I was never going to speak to my brother again. Obviously, the reason for me being uninvited was super messed up, but I wanted to give you guys an update today because a lot has changed in the past week. So obviously the wedding happened, they got married. I spent about $5,000 on wedding gifts for them, and I even chipped in to pay for their honeymoon. 3 days after the wedding, my brother and his now wife decide to call me up because they have a question that they want to ask me. And I was not expecting what they were going to ask me. I'm sorry you've uninvited me from your wedding because you found some inappropriate stuff on my brother's phone of things that he was Googling of me. And also your family's like super religious, so me being there makes you uncomfortable. No, like girl, whatever you have to ask me, the answer is no. But hear me out. They asked me if they could have a smaller wedding reception in a couple of months that would be more private, wouldn't have family, and would just be closest friends as well as myself, so that I could be a part of their wedding celebrations. And I'm honestly like super shocked that that even came out of their mouths, but I am considering it. So I want to know what you guys think, because I'm just trying to figure out how to respond to them. Do I say yes to this smaller wedding reception ceremony, whatever the hell that is? Like, maybe they want to plan something at a restaurant with our friends and make it look like I don't know. I'm honestly at a loss for words. So please let me know what you think I should do.
Am I the asshole for not adhering to a dress code at a bridal shower and then threatening to rescind my gift if the bride didn't compensate me when my outfit was damaged? My brother recently got engaged. Although I'm close with him, I didn't know his fiancée very well, since I currently live in another state. I've probably met her about 10 times, give or take a time. Each time has been fine, cordial, and friendly, but I'm not calling her just to chit-chat. After accepting, I received a package in the mail from my sister-in-law. It was an outfit. Sweater, jeans, shoes, and a jacket from a fast fashion brand that looked pretty cobbled together. She left the price tags on them, and all of them were discounted. I texted her asking what the package was for, and she told me it was for me to wear to the party so I wouldn't upstage her. I asked her if other attendees received outfits, and she said no. I asked her if I made her feel uncomfortable, because why else would she do this? And she said no, but she just wanted to make sure that I didn't look better than her. The whole thing didn't sit right with me, and I told her I wasn't comfortable being the only person wearing a random outfit. It didn't seem like it would fit me well, and I asked her if maybe I could send her a photo first of my outfit for approval.